is, if you want money to work for you, there are three things you must do. The very first thing you must do if money is going to work for you, you must respect money. You must respect it. You see, when you spend more money than you have available to spend, you're disrespecting it. When you spend money out of guilt, you're disrespecting it. When you spend money knowing that you have a bill collector to pay, but instead you choose to go buy a new outfit, a new car, go to the club, kick it, buy something for your kids that are already spoiled, or any of that stuff, you are disrespecting money. And money cannot work for you if you're going to disrespect it. Now, there may be a lot of people running around who work for people that they don't respect because you have to do it, because you have to pay your bills. Or look at our country, look at the things that have happened in our country. There are a lot of people working who don't necessarily respect the person that they're working for, but money is not going to go out like that. You must respect money. So the very first thing you must do in respecting money is to spend less money than you make. There's no way to get around it. You see, money is dependable. People will smile in your face and stab you in the back. People will say one thing and do another. People will be happy one day and sad the next. You can't necessarily depend on people, but you can always depend on money. Why? Because 1 plus 1 equals 2. And if your stuff adds up to 10, it will never ever get into 2. So the first thing you have to do in this task is to go and look at every single penny that you have spent. You see, some say money talks, but I say money walks away from you quietly and you don't know where it went. It would be nice if a dollar said, I'm about to roll bounce up out of here. And when you come find me, I'm not going to be there. But money does not talk. It walks away. And so if you go look through your bank statement, you're going to find all of the it's justs. You know, it's just $10. It's just $20. It's just $30. Every time you swipe that card, you say, oh, it's just this. It's just that. Well, if you add up all of your it's justs, your wealth is sitting in the it's just. So respect your money by mastering it and not allowing yourself to spend more money than you have available. It's just as simple as that. Now, the budget that I recommend is the 10, 10, 30, 50. The first 10% you tithe, the next 10% you save, the next 30% is cash in your pocket, the remaining 50% stays in your checking account for your bills. And I teach a little bit more about that in my class, 21 Days to Financial Freedom, and in the Entrepreneurs Academy. But that's the first thing you want to do. You want to respect your money. The next thing you have to do is expect. You have to expect. You see, when you plant a seed without expectation, it cannot grow. If you plant a seed without the belief that it's going to prosper, it cannot. Why? Because your beliefs manifest your reality. Your beliefs manifest your reality. So you must expect money to show up in your life. You must expect money to be able to handle the things that you need to handle. So now that goes back to number one. If you respect money and you honor the laws of mathematics, then you put it in control and it no longer controls you. And now it can go out and work for you. People aren't going to work for you if you don't respect them. You may see that in the world, but money isn't going to work that way. Back to number two. Now that you respect your money, then you can expect it to do what you need it to do. You can expect to be able to pay your bills. How many times have you had sleepless nights because you didn't know how you were going to pay your light bill, your gas bill, your telephone bill, your car note, your mortgage, how you were going to pay your kids' tuition, all of those things? Well, when you respect money, then what you're saying to money is, this is what you're going to do. I see you, I honor you, and I'm going to make you add up in my life. You're no longer going to have times when you have $3,000 worth of bills and only $1,000 worth of money, $10,000 worth of bills and only $2,000 worth of money. If you only have $2,000 worth of money, then you only have $2,000 worth of bills or less. You must subtract the things that are causing you to go outside of respect and outside of the law of money. Once you respect money, then you can expect it. You no longer have to put your energy into worry. You no longer have to put your energy into fear. You don't have to put your energy into what's going to happen and this, that, and the other. If somebody's coming to repossess your car, let them take it, because you cannot afford it. If your house no longer fits into your life because you cannot afford the mortgage, then get out of it. Now, I'm not talking necessarily about what's happening in the pandemic. In the pandemic, you need to be able to ask for every single possible extension that's available. If there is an extension of a mortgage payment, if there's an extension of a car note, if there's an extension. But while you are asking for your extensions, you need to try to figure out how you are going to rewrite the script on your finances, because it doesn't make any sense to extend your debt If you know that once the pandemic lifts, or you get your money back, or you get your next job, that you're still not going to be able to afford it. So you want to put things in order. You want to respect your money, and then you can expect your money to do what it is that you needed to do without worry. Now you can put your energy into creating. Now you can put your energy into your home-based business. Now you can put your energy and your time and your thoughts into something that is positive and productive and not negative. After you respect your money, and then you can expect it to do what it's supposed to do, the last thing that you have to do, the third thing, is to protect. Respect, expect, and protect. Now you have to protect your money. You protect your money by taking it and putting it into places where it's going to automatically increase itself. You want to put your money into a home-based business. Why? Because when you have a home-based business, you are protecting your money, you're protecting your wealth, because now you can get your money back. You see, some people think all they have to do is spend less money. Other people think all they have to do is get more money. But until you get your money back, meaning, if I go out for a meal, if I just go out to eat with my friends, then guess what? I just went out to eat with my friends and I wasted the money, or maybe I had a good time, but you don't get it back. But if you go out to eat and it's a business meal and you have a home-based business and you're running your business like a business with the intent to make a profit, now that money, you get it back. If you take a trip just to go see your friends, or a reunion, or a vacation, you just took a trip. The money that you spent, the airfare, the hotel, the meals, all of that stuff, it's gone. But if that's a business trip, if you take that trip and now it's a business trip, then you now get to write off the air, the hotel, the travel, the meals, and the things that go along with it. And you can still go visit your friends. You can still go and sightsee. You have to learn the rules of the game and then play the game by the rules. So you have to respect your money. Then you can expect it to you can expect it to do what you need it to do, and then you have to protect it. Put it in the proper instruments. You want to put your money into a 401k. You want to put your money into the stock market. You want to learn how to invest. Now, when you protect something, then you must be a watchman over it. That means you have to study. It's not going to happen overnight. It's not going to fall into your lap. You're not going to become wealthy just because you wake up and you decide, hey, I'm going to be wealthy. And even if you collide into an opportunity that gives you money, you still have to learn how to protect it. You have to learn how to respect it. You have to learn how to expect it. You have to learn how to keep it from moving away from you. You ever heard of people who won the lotto one year and then several years later they were broke? What about rich people who become famous and then they're no longer rich, and now they're famous for used to being rich, right? They used to be rich, but they no longer are, because the more money you make, the more the IRS will take. So you have to get it back. And more money does not solve a money problem. If it did, millionaires wouldn't go bankrupt. If more money could solve a money problem, you never have a bankrupt millionaire. You never have a bankrupt billionaire. So you're going to respect your money by only allowing it to do what it is able to do. Do not try to force $10 to cover $30. Do not try to force $300 to cover $5,000. Do not try to force $10,000 to cover $20,000 in bills. It's not going to work. The math will never add up. Once you respect your money, then you can expect it to do what you need it to do. You are in control. You know when the money comes in. I'm going to put this amount of money here. I'm going to put that amount of money there. Now, you're going to have to make some tough decisions, and you're going to have to avoid the 5 things that keep people broke: feelings, family, food, fun, and friends. Okay, you're gonna have to avoid all of those things. It doesn't mean you have to eliminate those things out of your life, but you have to put them in control so they do not control you. And then lastly, you're going to protect your money. You're going to protect your money by making sure you have a retirement fund, an annuity. If you don't have your pension at your job, create your own pension. You're going to have multiple streams of income. You're going to have a home-based business. This is how you're going to protect your money. You're going to get a life insurance policy so that you can protect your money in the future for your family when you're not here. You're going to have an estate plan. You're going to have all the things that you need to protect it. Now, once you are operating in the realm of respecting, expecting, and protecting your money, now you are on your way. Money does not have to rule you. Money does not have to worry you. Money does not have to keep you down. Money does not have to make you frown. Money can be a force in your life that empowers, that inspires, that allows you to take care of your family, take care of the things that you need, and then be able to give back to the world. That's what it's all about. It's not about loving money. It's not about being obsessed over money. It's about using this resource that God has given us to improve our lives and to improve the lives of others. So guess what? You can do it. I don't care where you've been. I don't care what you've done. I don't care how bad it is. I've been there. I've done that. I was on food stamps in this century. This was after being a successful financial professional and all these things. But nothing is going to take the place of you respecting, expecting, and protecting your money. Let's do it.